question, and if they answer this question right, one question equals 10 points, another question equals 20, another question equals 50. And this number depends on the difficulty of question. So we started to divide the classroom into groups, and they choose the question they like, if they want 10, if they want 20, if they want 50. And the idea of competition in an atmosphere of fun inside classroom. And sometimes you may put something like something cheap, or it's just like to appreciate their efforts. So I hope that this may be working with you, the idea of competitions and new ideas. So you may give it a try if you like.
Yes, of course. Sure, I will try. I like interactive lessons. I've tried many ICT tools. Yes, it helps. Interactive lessons help because my students, particularly my students, teenagers, like computer games, like internet, and interactive lessons come to help.
Okay. It was a very enjoyable time with you all. Thanks for sharing your experience and your challenges, because we are all facing the same problems and we need to help each other. I enjoyed my time with you, and thanks for being with us today. Thank you.
Welcome back, everyone.
Yeah.
I hope that you had a really great small group networking experience and got the opportunity to meet some of your fellow alumni who you may not have known before today. I really look forward to seeing in the chat what you all found to be most interesting from your small group discussions. So please feel free to share something interesting that you heard or that you shared during one of your networking groups. While you're doing that, I want to remind you that we hope that this is the start of your professional connection building, and we hope that you use the community of practice and its tools like the discussion forum, interest communities, and the direct message tool to continue to engage with each other after today's session. So let's see what people are saying in the chat. I'm seeing Nala saying everyone is so passionate about teaching. Absolutely, that is my favorite part of interacting with all of you, is just your commitment and passion to the teaching you do and the students you work with is so inspiring. Teacher Angie is sharing, I enjoyed answering all the interesting questions. Absolutely, thank you so much to our 3 live event facilitator community leads for leading today's session, Susan, Olga, and Tharwat. You all did a wonderful job. Joseph is saying it was very nice. Noe is saying, I've met a lot of teachers from different countries. Some are from Africa and around the world. I heard their teaching experiences and challenges in teaching. Absolutely. One of the best parts of these types of events is really recognizing that teaching is a global effort. Everyone around the world has challenges in their teaching practice, and some of those challenges are the same, even if you're very far apart in where you're teaching. Susan was saying that teachers who work hard under war conditions with no electricity or weak internet, absolutely, those are such difficult conditions to have to teach and work and live in. And many of our alumni are working in those circumstances. And we know that there are many of you supporting each other on the community of practice. And I think you all will be excited to know that Open is coming out with a course about education in emergencies that is designed to help support teachers in teaching in those circumstances when they arise. So that should be available to everyone coming soon as an option you can choose when you're nominated for an open course. Azran is saying everyone is enthusiastic. Karima is saying very interesting teachers. I loved hearing from them. Olga is saying so many experienced teachers with creative ideas. Absolutely. We have such a wealth of knowledge and experience. Aliu is saying in our group, we discussed about diverse cultures, so food and customs and things like that. Absolutely. We love providing the opportunity for you all to share about your home cultures and how those might be related or different to others in our community. Ali is saying, I enjoyed and appreciated our group discussions on how to deal with large classrooms. Absolutely. We know many of you are teaching a lot of students at the same time and sometimes not even the same level. So definitely a good conversation to start and to continue on the COP. There are some filters both in the discussion forum and our resource library for large classrooms specifically. So please check those out. They might be helpful. Malika is saying, I've enjoyed knowing new alumni from different places in the world. Absolutely. Nasim is saying, we enjoyed having diverse ideas about classroom teaching. Exactly. We love that diversity in thought and practice, and sharing it with each other is so important. Wonderful. I'm seeing a lot of praise for the facilitators. Once again, thank you to those live event facilitators for sharing. And I will close by sharing Francine's comment. It was a pleasure to hear that a lot of my colleagues have been teaching for over 10 years. I love the fact that everyone shared freely, and my highlight was the majority of the educators have taught somewhere else beside their country. That is so interesting. So folks have taught both in their home country and elsewhere. I love that, and I appreciate all of you for sharing such nice reflections about your experience in our breakout rooms today. Before we sign off, we want to say another big thank you for joining today's event. It's always more impactful the more alumni that join us and get to meet each other. So thank you for making the time in your busy schedule. To help us make these events even better moving forward, you can complete the survey link in the chat or scan the QR code with your mobile device on the computer that you're seeing on the slide. We will be holding these events quarterly.